welcome to CruiseAway with Joe and Derek. We are here to inspire your worldwide travels and make those holiday dollars stretch that little bit further. Now, we've got some beauties lined up for you.
Yeah, we really have. Journey with us as our cruise experts work their magic, creating memorable, exciting journeys to all four corners of the globe. With our proven track record and market-beating deals, let's travel the world in style.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes, we shall. And Europe is calling in this CruiseAway special with some finely curated cruise and stay treasures to look forward to next year as you discover and visit some of the most beautiful cities and coastal wonders of the Mediterranean, the Canary Islands and more with our feature getaways.
Yes, and we're cruising with Holland America Line, famed for their musical laid-back cruising, and with MSC Cruises, enjoying the best of glittering staircases and lively Italian flair. Let's begin, though, in early spring next year and a September getaway to enjoy a medley of Mediterranean treasures. This is an 18-night package and features a luxury-inclusive cruise with Celebrity Cruises. Now, you'll fly over to Barcelona in Spain first, where we've included an exciting 3-night hotel stay for you to enjoy. And Sagrada Familia, that you were just looking at there, is now completed, now officially the tallest church in the world.
No, it only took about 100 and so years.
Yeah, took a while.
But you've also got lots of Gothic architecture and Salvador Dali's famous buildings, of course, that you will love. So embark Celebrity Equinox for a 10-night luxury all-included cruise with drinks, Wi-Fi and gratuities. Very little to have to budget for. We love that. And it's going to be 10 nights out of Barcelona for you, calling into some amazing ports. Now, the great thing about this is your cocktails, your beer, your wine, all of those things, your bottles of water, your soft drinks are all included for you. And Celebrity is such a special way to cruise. Whether it's, you know, the first time on Celebrity or you're back for more, I think you'll appreciate the whole new luxury feel that Celebrity brings, and it's fresh and modern and vibrant, and all the spaces are just so beautiful. You won't want to put your phone down. Very Instagrammable, as the kids are saying these days.
Yes, you must put your phone down though, because you must.
Well,
you must indulge in the escape that this cruise is. And honestly, the configuration of this ship and the time of year and the destinations you're going just work so beautifully with each other, because there you are, up on the top deck of this ship, walking a real lawn, enjoying that beautiful tranquility, maybe having a little game of croquet, you know, or just lounging and watching the world go by, enjoying the best food while you're on board, the most gorgeous staterooms. And, you know, you're right, Joe, everywhere you turn, you're like, this is beautiful. I wish my house looked like this. Right,
and do you know what you can also learn on board, which is so unique, is you can learn how to do hot glass or hot glass fusion, which by an expert master glass blower. You know, it's a very specific art that no other ship offers. So you can come home with an actual piece of glass work you've done yourself. I just think that's so special. Glass blowing techniques, wow. And of course, lots of other little things that you might not have thought of learning at sea, like how to do those fancy towel animals that are in your staterooms. There might be a class on that, or the napkin folding and, you know, a crochet class, or maybe watercolour. There might be something different depending on the cruise, and the arts and crafts are always going, whether you want to do it on your own or you want to learn something. Same thing with any level, any kind of enrichment on board, whether that's mixology, and again, book a class for that, a dance class, or you are literally just taking part in the quiz every day just to train your brain to learn something new. And these nightly shows are real spectacles. I mean, the great thing is they're nice and short and sweet too, about 45 minutes. You're going to love them. So we've got 10 nights out of lovely Barcelona, and we're straight into Cartagena in Spain, which has got a gorgeous Roman theatre, so you get to learn about thousands of years of history in this port. There's also a wonderful horse ranch called the Andalusia Horse Ranch. You can book an excursion to take you there if you want to do some riding. Next up, we're into Tangier in Morocco. Oh, this is going to be so vibrant and exciting and colourful, this port. It's where Europe and Africa almost touch, so you've got that influence of both. Choose a Medina and Casper excursion to explore the architecture. Then it's an overnight on board in Funchal, Madeira. So you can enjoy Madeira's scenery here in the mountains, which is so pretty. Ride the cable car up to Mount Toboggan and do the famous wicker sleds down. And by night, it's a charming town centre. Grab a bite or a drink and stroll the harbour and just drink in the vibes of this island. Then it's Malaga, down in Andalusia, a very beautiful city, known for its museums, its cobblestone back streets, its little cafes, and its wonderful beaches, overlooking, of course, the Mediterranean Ocean, which is great to swim in. Then we're into Cagliari in Sardinia, which has medieval streets and hilltop views alongside beaches nearby. And a lovely excursion to do is the Castello district and Poeto Beach. So old walls with lovely beaches. Now we're going to cruise into the port for Rome, disembark, and we're going to have 3 nights in a hotel in the Eternal City. Oh, maybe you've dreamt of coming to Rome your whole life. Well, your visit awaits and it will not disappoint. I tell you what, Rome is jaw-dropping. Around every corner, you'll see thousands of years of history. Explore delicious food left, right and centre and meet lots of interesting locals. So here's an overview for you. And of course, this starts with a 3-night stay in cultural and fascinating Barcelona. Then your cruise is going to take you through the history of Cartagena in Spain, vibrant markets of Tangier, and also an overnight stay in beautiful Madeira, and showcasing the very best of the Western Mediterranean. You're going to finish with 3 nights in Rome, and you've got a holiday packed with history, scenery, food, and unforgettable experiences.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. When do we go? 14th of September next year. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Oh, a wonderful package. Plenty of variety to enjoy. Lovely pace, lots of wonderful cultures and landmarks along the way as well. And of course, here at CruiseAway, we have got an amazing price, considering we've done all of the negotiating, all of the bartering, all of the travel arranging. You don't have to lift a finger. Oh, just one, just to call us. And it's toll-free to call us as well. What an incredible package. When you consider that your cruise element of this is inclusive as well. 18 nights in all, exclusively curated travel from our team here at CruiseAway, including all of your flights, first from Sydney over to Barcelona, 3-night hotel stay there in the city before heading to the port, which is literally over there, and joining Celebrity Equinox for 10 nights of cruising, Morocco, Spain, Madeira and Sardinia, dreamy destinations, and your cruise is inclusive with your service charges included, drinks package, which is wonderful, lovely cocktails on board, and you've also got Wi-Fi too. The cruise ends in the port for Rome. We've also included a 3-night hotel stay in Rome before you fly back, all taken care of in one simple toll-free call to that number there. And a deposit will lock this price for you today. Here's the details. And of course, if you want to play around with the length of the stays in Barcelona or Rome or both, just talk to the team. Obviously, to put a price on your screen, we need to put parameters in place, but there's nothing to say we can't change it just the way you want it. In fact, hey, here's an idea. If you're going over to Europe, how about flying over to London? Having a few nights in London first and then flying, it's just a couple of hours from London to fly into Barcelona and then pick up this package from there and take the stay there, that wonderful cruise, and end in Rome. And maybe, rather than flying straight back from Rome, you're thinking, actually, I've never been to Venice. So maybe you go Rome to Venice. And we do a lovely few nights there as well. The world is your oyster when it comes to these fabulous holidays. And if you're thinking, actually, you know what? We've done trips to Europe before. We've always stayed and we've flown from city to city, and it's a lot of moving and packing and unpacking. This cruising thing is quite a good idea, isn't it? But maybe you've never done it before. Maybe you don't quite know what to expect. Well, here's a little roundup of just some of the inclusions that you can enjoy on a cruise.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your ensuite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily service provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising with a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of, with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's also snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment, from Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So, if you want more holiday for less dollar, make sure you choose to cruise.
Honestly, it's so good. And you might be thinking, well, you two would say that, that's your job. But you know what? It's kind of like our life as well. But what I would say to you is speak to people in your life who have done it. Don't take our word for it. Go and speak to family, friends, colleagues, circle of friends. Just say, has anyone been on a cruise? And you will get the answer back, and they will tell you, oh, yeah, you'll love it. The shows are absolutely brilliant. You can go to bed in the middle of the afternoon, have a siesta if you want to, like they do over in Europe. You know, the food is great. They will say food, food, food over and over again, won't they?
And the thing is, this is the real signal to how great it is. They won't be able to stop talking about it or raving about it.
It's true, yeah.
Really, they won't. And people get so excited when they're talking about their cruise adventures. You will as well, I'm just saying. Whether it's your first one or you've done it a while. So we're going to be heading next to the sunshine, rugged landscapes and warm welcome of the Canary Islands in April. And it's 19 nights of escape, including a wonderful cruise journey with famed Holland America Line. And it starts by flying over to London, the UK's amazing capital, where you'll enjoy a 3-night hotel stay with a full English breakfast to enjoy included. Oh, that's everything then, isn't it? We love that. Eggs and bacon, tomatoes, black pudding, beans, fried toast. What else do they put on there? Tatty scone if you're in Scotland, sometimes a bit of sausage. There's so much more to see in London than just the fried breakfast, I promise you. You've got red telephone boxes. Of course, there's Canary Street and Liberties of London. Harrods is wonderful too. Oh, so much. Then it's down to the port of Dover to embark the new Stassen Dam for a 14-night cruise. Oh, you're going to love Holland America Line. This is pinnacle class as well. And you know, it is the pinnacle of what Holland America have done in their cruising history, which dates back over 100 years. And the thing about Holland America Line is you get on board, please don't expect the big bright lights that you might see on other cruise ships, because it's more low-key. The design elements of Holland America Line are based on traditional maritime. So you'll see polished beams and just beautiful, thoughtful details, luxury furnishings, and those traditional striped deck chairs. In fact, the officers on board wear naval blues, which is traditional to cruising, as opposed to the whites you tend to see elsewhere. So I love that. And the beauty is all in the details on Holland America Line, in the thoughtful touches and the quality of everything. Whether you are, you know, treating yourself to a Neptune suite, which I'd highly recommend if you can. The Neptune Lounge is also included when you have a suite, and you have your own concierge. You know, you'll have canopies in there as well for cocktail hour. You'll have a coffee machine to use. They'll be able to book excursions for you. So it is a real treat if you choose to do that. That being said, you know, the regular staterooms are also fantastic. You have a self-service laundry on every floor as well. which is great considering you're going to be on board for 2 weeks, or you can send your laundry out for a nominal fee. If you want to see behind the scenes, by the way, book early for a behind the scenes tour. The captain also does a question and answer session, which is fascinating. And you might even catch a cruise show whilst you're on board, where up to 90 plus nationalities could be performing and giving you a look into their world. It's all about music as well, Holland America Line, whether you're at BB King's for blues or listening to the Neptune Land up on deck. Now, we've got 14 nights out of Dover. We're over to Rotterdam in the Netherlands first, which is lovely. You know, and being here at this time of year, you can head and see the tulips. There's Gouda to visit too for the famous cheese. Rotterdam itself has a great town centre and lots of great architecture. Then we are off to Casablanca in beautiful Morocco, full of markets and incredible mosques. The Hassan II Mosque as well is a really dramatic an imposing building. It overlooks the Atlantic Ocean. I mean, that is just something to see. Agadir's next in Morocco. It's unusual to see two Moroccan ports in one, which is great. And it's a different side for you to see with wide beaches. And of course, you get year-round sunshine in this part of the world. So you can head off to the beach if you wish. Lanzarote's next, talking about year-round sunshine. This is where a lot of Europeans head to get that, you know, springtime. We're in European springtime here. Springtime, you know, dose of sun. And it's volcanic and very interesting to visit these islands. We're into Tenerife next, probably the most famous of the Canary Islands. And you might want to head up to Mount Teide National Park, which is a volcanic national park. And they've done a lot of movie filming there, actually. Take a tour and learn all about it. Then it's Funchal in Madeira. Very tranquil, very beautiful. It's Madeira's capital. Madeira is part of Portugal, part of the archipelago, and known for its Madeira wine. You definitely want to pick up a bottle of that whilst you are downtown having a stroll. Let's head to Lisbon next, and this is the capital of gorgeous Portugal. And, you know, what a city this is. It is just enchanting and fascinating and full of amazing history and architecture. Ride the trams to get a nice overview. Now, we are back into Dover, where you'll disembark, and of course we will fly you back to Oz. So we're going to start off with a stay in London, where centuries of history awaits before cruising modern Europe, exotic Morocco, the volcanic Canary Islands, and beautiful Madeira. And last but not least, historic Lisbon. So from the world's largest mosque and lunar-like landscapes to mountain peaks, palaces, and Atlantic island beauty. You know, this is a wonderfully varied cruise full of unforgettable sights in Europe.
Yes, and if you love seeing different cultures, different landscapes, you love wandering, you love the fresh air, then this is the treat for you. It's a luxury and quality escape for April. Visiting icons and amazing islands in style. And of course, we have an exclusive package price from us here at CruiseAway. So let's get that onto your screen straight away, which for the travel, for the stays, for the variety, and for the service and the level of cruising that you're doing here, honestly, I think that is phenomenal. What a wonderful prospect this is as well. So you're enjoying London's treasures with a 3-night stay there in the city, in a hotel with breakfast, and then cruising in style to and from those lovely white cliffs in Dover with Holland America Line, enjoying their lovely, charming, laid-back, classic cruising experience. Lovely and relaxed. You'll meet wonderful people as well as you go and visit the Netherlands, Morocco, the sunny Canary Islands, Madeira, and Portugal's capital as well, with your flights to and from London included. And we've also included the transfer from the cruise to the airport at the end of that cruise for your return flight, which is fabulous. It just makes life that little bit easier for you. So let's get all of the details that you need to get booked today. It is just a deposit today as well to get that into the diary. It's always very, very popular. People who cruise with Holland America Line, by the way, it's one of those cruise lines that once you cruise with them once, you want to come back year after year after year. And they offer one thing as well, which I always remember with Holland America Line, which makes such a difference, is that when you're enjoying your wonderful stateroom on board with Holland America Line, room service is part of the offering. It's all included. So you don't have to think, oh, have I got a note somewhere, or how much is going onto the account? It's included in the price. So if you want that lovely breakfast, we talked a lot about breakfast in that last offer. If you want that sent to the stateroom every single day, you can, and it's no delivery charge, which is always very, very nice too. Right, travelling the world with CruiseAway is as simple as a call or click away, and you've been trusting our service for years and years and years. And this show, Europe is calling, and we're answering with a whole host of exciting escapes. Now we're cruising with MSC on their amazing Meraviglia, glittering and glamorous and ready for your late winter escape next year. Now it's a 17-night adventure, and we are flying over to London again first on this one. 3 nights in a hotel, and it's a great time of year to be there actually, because it is summertime in London.
Yeah, you might even get a heat wave, who knows? But even if you don't, London is full of amazing museums, so there is tons of history and culture at your fingertips, and a lot of them are free as well. And beautiful parks such as St James's and Hyde Park. That's the London Eye, great views. Then it's down to Southampton for a 12-night cruise with your tips included on the MSC Meraviglia. And she is a spectacular vessel, 12 nights out of Southampton for you. It is really such an absolute jaw-dropping atrium from the minute you step on board the ship. I mean, it just is, because you see this glitzy, glamorous staircase, and it's like an Italian glamour meets modern luxury. That's the best way to describe MSC Cruises, because they have old meets new, and being Italian ships, Italy was all about over-the-top glamour in some ways, isn't it? But you'll have a familiarity as well, and lots of your favourite things on board, no doubt. Now, treat yourself to some spa time whilst you're on board. The thalassotherapy beds, you have got what you saw right there is like a salt room. You go in and it's got Himalayan pink salt, so cool. And they have sauna and steam rooms and all of that, and you can get that as an extra pass for the thermal suites, and it's a nice treat after you've been in port all day perhaps. But look at this dining room. I mean, the crystal chandeliers, you're going to be eating, in this manner for every meal, should you want to. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe afternoon tea as well. That's all included in your cruise. If you're a first-time cruiser, it's good to know that's all included, as is your big buffet, which is your international buffet. That's included too. And as we've mentioned already, your tips are included. So it's a lot already packed in. The gym, you want to use the gym, that's included as well. And there's lots of entertainment also packed into your fare. I just think this is the best way to go on a holiday, where you have to think about very little. Maybe some specialty dining, you're going to treat yourself to something fun like teppanyaki, which is kind of entertainment and dining at the same time. Butcher's Cut is also phenomenal. That's a really great steakhouse with lots of delicious sides, your traditional hearty American classics like cornbread and mac and cheese. Yeah, I'm getting hungry just with the sound of that as well. Great shows too. They are very Vegas style, all singing, all dancing, razzle dazzle in the Broadway Theatre. Lots and lots of fun, nice and short and sweet. So we are cruising out of Southampton for 12 nights, and a day at sea is going to see us into Galicia, to Vigo, the gateway to Galicia, in fact, on the Atlantic coast, which is famous for its seafood, and the CS Islands, which you can visit by a little ferry boat. The Santiago de Compostela is also not far away, with its spectacular cathedral, or catedral as they say in Spain. Then it's Funchal in Madeira, which brings you lush mountain scenery and great walking routes. There's also a wonderful botanical garden. So if you love to see a little bit of nature, get out there, explore by foot, or maybe book a tour with the excursions team. That's up to you. Then we are on to the Canary Islands, Gran Canaria. Now, one of the great places to visit here would be the Maspalomas Dunes. You can do a dune buggy safari out there onto the dunes, or maybe a spot of shopping downtown. Then it's Tenerife. Now, Tenerife is known for its famous black sands. There's also some wonderful dolphin watching in this part of the world, and whale watching, if you're lucky enough to see those. The monkey parks, also tons of fun if you love your wildlife. We are into Lanzarote next, and here is where you've got sort of much more of a geothermal element. You've got the geysers, you've got thermal springs. The Timon Fire Volcano Park is also great to visit, to learn all about that, the natural geology of the place. Lisbon's next. The capital city of Portugal. Now, not too far away, you can visit Cascais for the royal palaces too, which is great. But, Lisbon itself offers you so much. You must have a pastel de natas, the Portuguese custard tarts, so delicious. A couple of days at sea sees us back into Southampton. where you will disembark and we will fly you back to Oz. So let's have a look at this. This is such a great adventure because London is what starts it all off, and you'll enjoy London town, which is a great adventure in its own right. Then your sunshine-filled cruise featuring the Canary Islands and Madeira and Lisbon. So that Atlantic coast charm and island scenery awaits on this great adventure.
On a very, very popular ship over in Europe as well, MSC Meraviglia, and her sister ship, MSC Virtuosa, which are very, very similar. You've seen why from the footage you've just seen, and this is your chance to explore and enjoy in August next year. Again, our price tag, oh my word, this is so good. Our relationship as a worldwide company with MSC is like that, hand in glove, honestly. And this is very much an exclusive CruiseAway offer, using all of that worldwide knowledge and customer base to achieve what is a magical price tag that includes the air travel to and from London, a 3-night hotel stay there with breakfast included, thank you very much, and 12 nights of MSC Meraviglia cruising to and from Southampton with your gratuities included as you cruise this wonderful and very friendly, glitzy modern ship and go and cruise around Spain and Madeira, the Canary Islands and Portugal. You will absolutely love the choices, the shows, the evening fun, the shopping, and so much more that this ship has to offer. So claim your places right now on this exclusive priced package by calling us toll-free right now. Now, I'll show you the inclusions just in overview, but I'll also let you know that you have got some amazing prices for upgrading as well to your ocean view accommodation or to your balcony. And I've cruised with MSC a few times myself, and honestly, their staterooms are magical. They've got everything you need, wonderful comfortable beds, air conditioning, sockets and things where you need them. They're very practical, great bathrooms as well. It's really lovely. I have to tell you, when I'm cruising with MSC, I spend little time in my stateroom because I'm out there enjoying, you know, during the day, the space that you have got around a ship like this is just wonderful. And in the evening, you don't want to miss a thing. There's comedy shows, there's big shows, there's group kind of parties going on, like the tropical night, like the white party, like the silent disco. There's loads going on. And listen, if you like to dance the night away, you absolutely can, because you have got a very, very lively nightclub. And I will tell you how to find it on this ship. You just go past the kids club and just keep going. The two are very close to each other. One for daytime, one for nighttime.
Yes.
You have to remember which is which, though, if you are taking the family with you. It is great, though. It's really, honestly, these ships with MSC, you look at the price you pay and you think, hang on, is that a budget cruise? No way. Absolutely. It is sparkling and gorgeous and glamorous and fresh and modern. They are wonderful. Those sparkle staircases with the Swarovski crystals, you see the queues of people waiting to have their pictures taken on them. It's wonderful. Listen, we are out of time. Europe has many more opportunities. They're on our website at cruiseaway.com.au. Joe and I are back every single day, so come back and see us and cruise away soon some more.
Bye for now.